Yeah, basically, the world is a jigsaw puzzle. It's made up of floating plates. When I say floating, floating in water, floating on heavier rock down below, and they shift around over time. And the Galapagos are on the Nazca plate, which is one of the fastest around. You get different figures for it, basically, but think of it maybe about up to about 3 inches a year, 4 inches a year. Some people say even faster. And that's very slow even for a snail. When it comes to geology, that's a Formula One racing car, basically. And that plate is, at this point in time, passing over what's called a mantle plume, or a geological hot spot. What that means is that there's an area of hot rock, and just like hot air, hot rock rises above the cooler rock around it. And as it begins to rise, it gets to a point where the pressure drops enough that it can actually melt. And once it melts, it begins to spread out. Okay, so you get new seafloor being created down there, and you may have heard of these geothermal vents. Sometimes where there's sea life, or these giant tube worms and things like that, they're often near these hot spots that help that generate those plumes, those geothermal vents. But they also are creating seafloor. Sometimes they get high enough to create underwater mountains, and if they get even higher, they can make islands, basically. And these